Obesity
Yo,
is
what's up,
not a
everybody?
disability.
I was just watching a video. This overweight lady was complaining about the airplane seats are too small. She was fat. You got to realize obesity is not a disability. Obesity is not a disability. You wasn't born fat. You just eat too much. That's what's wrong with a lot of Americans. You're taught to eat. Our parents teach us to be fat, especially when you grow up poor. You grow up poor, you're a child, and your mother gives you adult-sized portions of food, and they get mad when you don't eat it all. You don't eat it all, but then after a while, she may force you to eat it. You're not moving from this table until you eat. You didn't touch your food. You're not moving, and the baby's I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. You're gonna eat that. I'm not in here. I don't go out to work so you can waste my food. That's what they tell you. And you're taught to waste your food. I mean, not waste your food. And you're taught to eat even when you're not hungry. You're taught to eat like you got a storage tank in your body for your reserves. So if you're hungry, you could just regurgitate and eat it later. That's what parents make you think. Humans don't have fat reserves in our body. Eating when you're not hungry is one of the worst things in the world you can do. It's bad habits. And that's what a lot of us are taught. We're taught bad eating habits. And a lot of us eat too fast. Most of us don't eat. We eat fast food, and most of us don't sit and eat at a table like a family. And that's why we eat so fast. We eat while we're walking. And we eat while we walk. That's why fast food is called fast food, because it's made fast and you're eating it on the run. And when you eat fast, you don't have time. Your stomach doesn't have time to send a message to your brain that you're satisfied. So you be eating and you're satisfied. But when you're eating fast, you don't know that. Obesity is not a disability. That's why obesity is so prevalent in poor neighborhoods. Plus, we eat a lot of unhealthy shit. But we eat fast and we eat when we're not hungry. And then we stuff ourselves when we're full. Even if we're full, we still eat. Taught to eat. Don't waste shit. You shouldn't waste food, but you shouldn't pile all that food on your plate and eat like you're going to the electric chair. That's why. And then another thing, especially in the hood, like you always talk about pork is so bad for you. Pork is so bad for you. Sugar is just as bad. Sugar rots your teeth. If you was on a desert island with nothing to eat with bags of sugar or some pork, what you think is going to keep you here longer? What you think is going to help you survive until another day? The sugar or the pork? Most people say pork is nasty. It's nasty because they always show you pork in nasty, in unclean circumstances. The nasty shit you see people doing to pigs, you don't see them doing it to chickens, because they know we gotta eat some way, one way or another. So they always show you pigs, in the mud and shit like that. Chickens will wallow in the mud too. Like I told you, if you laid on the ground and played dead, your chicken would eat you. They say pork eat, pigs eat anything. Chickens eat anything. Chickens eat any damn thing. Chickens eat you. But back to what I was saying, most Americans, black Americans, we eat too fast. We eat too fast, and we eat a lot of unhealthy shit. And then we try to put it on somebody else. We call fat being healthy or husky. We be bullshitting ourselves. It ain't healthy, it ain't husky. You ain't thick. Bitch is fat. Fat. They be like, he thick. Well, you can't say a guy's thick. They be saying girls are thick. You're not thick, you fat. That's why I said in the book, they call us the underclass, the overweight, the obese. They call us the big bone. You're not big boned, you fat. They try to give all these excuses for being fat. And like I said, you never see fat people walking down the street, because after a while you get too fat, you can't walk. They be in them walkers and shit, them electric wheelchairs. Because they're too fat to walk. So they got to be in an electric wheelchair. Obesity is not a disability. See that? Gotta take care of yourself. Later.
What's up, everybody? Like always, pushing my book. Corner stores in the middle of the block. Don't beat your children or they'll turn out like me. And Agitation Gets the Dirt Out. That's 3 books of poetry, and my hook book is called Pretty Ugly, a Harlem Situation. You can use Cash App to get a copy. $1 #1 Brad Bathgate. Inbox me if you want to know more about him.